What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology retold action. And speaking of action, in the right-hand corner of the map, playing as Freyr. His name is Suppe. He is from the Aces clan because he is an ace inside of himself. Shout out to Suppe, the madman, the myth, the legend, the crazy boy that could. His opponent today in the red color, France's very own, one of the currently best players in Age of Mythology Retold. He is the man to beat. Only very few people are in front of him. In fact, there's only 2 people in front of him on the pro circuit, on the tournament ranking list, on the esports ladder. And that is both the Mister and his protege, Recon. So, in other words, King Kimo spawning in the red color playing as Set. The map is Marsh, Set versus Freyr. And let's see if Superlicious Definitious can deal with the madman himself on the other side of the map, Kimo. Now, Kimo's been pulling quite a few, let's just say, experimental builds on us in recent years. Not years, days. I mean, it was recent years. We have a new year. It's a new year. It's a new you. It's a new me. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope your celebrations were frivolous. No, is that the word? I don't think that's the word. I hope your celebrations were fantastic. And your new year will be everything you hoped and dreamed it would be. I do think that a silly New Year. There we go. Frivolous is silly. A silly celebration is a celebration that I want to be a part of. So I do hope that they were frivolous. Okay? No, I don't think that's the I don't think that's the is that the word? I don't know. Festive? Festive? No, that's not the word. I'm not looking for festive. That's not it. No. I think frivolous is just like kind of, you kind of just throw things up in the air. It's like, whoa. Right? Anyways, we're watching a game of Age of Mythology. If you want to see someone teach English, I do recommend Husk Soup. He is a fantastic English teacher. He's actually not a native English teacher, English speaker either, which makes him a million times better at speaking English than this nugget. So, let's check the relics out, hey? Head of Orpheus coming in, landing at 8 line of sight. Over here, we've got Sistrum of Bast landing at very cheap villages. Very nice. Got Scales of Echidna over here. Very, very good relic on that spot. Got that Bow of Artemis here as well as Blanket of Empress Zoe. Up on this top side, got Adamantine Shingles. Guys, if there are any relics that you don't particularly like, you don't think are very good, I recommend letting me know. Because I want to make a relic tier list, and I want to know what's good and what's bad. Because you know me, all I've got are hot takes. As we're seeing Kimo, oof, Kimo. I told you he was experimenting, and he's experimenting right now with Anubis. Now, I don't want to be a trendsetter and say that I started this trend, but you know, a while back I was going Anubis with Set before or after the Set nerfs, just because I know that Anubis is really, really good for securing a town center. And in terms of things that I think are fun and dandy and enjoyable, grabbing 2 town centers, that's better than just grabbing 1 extra town center. I don't think Kimo's doing that in this game. He's only got enough resources for just the 1, but nonetheless, he will be moving forward and getting a very aggressive town center in the center of the map. Monkey Relic needs more monkeys. I agree. More monkeys is always better than less monkeys. Regenerating monkeys every time they die based on their own death timer. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Big vision. What does he see? Am I hitting the wrong button? I'm hitting the wrong button. He sees an Asgardian hill fort. He sees a town center. And this is something that we've already been through this with Soup once before, but I'll say it again. This is something I think Soup does when he sees the score drop. I think that's all he's looking for in the early game. Does my opponent score drop? If yes, okay, I put my Asgardian hill fort down because I know it can't be denied, and then I grab my town center. Makes a lot of sense. Actually, there was one change that a good friend of mine, Killer Pigeon, was suggesting for the monkey relic, is that they should all have a special ability that they get to throw feces at their enemies. And what that should do, it shouldn't do any damage, but it should make every single one of the the counterparts, like when you move in formation, it should be like you have the box there, right? And instead of them moving in the box, the one unit that has the feces on it lasts for like, let's say 20 seconds. The units all sort of merge away from it. So they go a little bit away from that unit in the formation. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It couldn't get any better than that. That's a great idea. Someone should give someone some money for that idea, I reckon. Before it's in the patch notes, just say it could happen. It could happen. You never know. Armory coming through for Kimo as he's wanting to go straight to the next age. Now, I'm a fan of this. I think this is something that has been already done. However, I think that a fast heroic, 2 towns and a fast heroic into a lot of chariot archers is always going to be strong. It just is. It's just always going to be strong, and we'll see if this is going to work for Kimo or not. Allowed to be OP to harass gold villagers? Yeah, because they wouldn't be able to stand next to each other. That's true. And that's a good thing. That's the sort of age of mythology that I'm after, you know? Like, you have to really think about like strategy and stuff, and, you know, running monkeys in to throw poop at dwarves on a gold mine, you know, that's a good idea. Run for it. Oh. Kimo with the micro Herser coming through. Gets a shot. Oh. And that's a dead Herser. Good micro from Kimo. Good snipe on the Herser, and he's out of there. He's absolutely out of there. As the Anubites, they are ready for their raids as they jump straight in. Ouchie Town, population, Soup villager who has to run for the towers. But they aren't boars, they're dogs. The dogs are too fierce. The jackals are too fierce. The segment is coming through. So a little bit of pressure into a heroic age. I like this play here from Kimo quite a lot, but he will be hitting that mythic age, no, heroic age, not mythic age, heroic age, very, very slowly. As the Anubites splitting off. Oh, but Soup, too smart, gonna split off himself. Oh, a little bit of garrison shenanigans, and he's in. He's in, and the Anubites are out. Okay, all right. Well, we're just gotta calm down a little bit. Wait, can the Anubites jump over this? That'd be insane if they could make that. Oh, Anubite over here. Oh, low HP villager. Does he see it? Plague of Serpents. Comes down. Anubite jumps in. Villagers. Damage. Ing. Oh, Anubite stuck. It's stuck. An unfortunate end to an unfortunate tale. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, he's out. Okay, he's out. He's out. All right, no worries. Meanwhile, third town center coming through for Soup. Nice play. Segment almost through for Kimo, however, as Kimo has gotten a very healthy amount of damage done in this early game, as all the villagers have to start moving back to work, getting onto a different resource. In the center of the map here, the Anubites coming in. They jump, they miss. Throw an axeman. Lives for a little bit longer here. Trauga, will he get a kill? It's going to be close. Answer is no. The Anubites are too strong. Whoever knew? Whoever knew how good an Anubite is? All right, Migdols Stronghold now coming through for Kimo, and we'll see what he's going to go for at this point. Has a lot of food in the bank. A lot of villagers now coming on to gold tier as he is going to be researching that Levy Migdols Stronghold, which does make those archers very, very fast to train. And on top of that, empowering with the Pharaoh, that's going to be a big boost here. As the Scarab starting to move in onto this position, take out that town center. Got some Herser starting to make their way into the center of the map here as well. A little bit of a retreat away. As we do see Bombo on the way here as well for Kimo, and his intentions are clear, and they are that of the Chariot Archer Mass Man. There's another Migdol now going to be on the way. He's only got 7 villages. Oh, now he's putting more onto wood. But he only had a handful of villages on wood. Now he's got another town center up. He's onto that 3rd town center. But so too is Soup. As Soup now spamming out his great hauls. The good thing here is, the one saving grace against the Chariot Archers is that they do take a while to get going. So you got to use that time to get yourself your buildings down, be ready to spam out all those raiding cavalry, I guess. We'll wait and see here if Soup can make this one work. Obviously, Kimo, he's going to really enjoy rushing these Chariot Archers. And if Soup forces him off of them, he's going to have to be ready to move into a different type of unit. Meanwhile, over onto this position. Oh! The Leviathan transport tech from Kimo gets in, pushes the villagers off of that wood line over here. They do get to safety, but he does lose a couple of them. Very, very sad for Soup. Very, very happy for Kimo. I don't think they jumped over the water. They went onto the Leviathan, right? This thing can garrison, right? Transportation. Unit can be entered. Happy days. All right, some barracks now coming up onto this spot here for Kimo, just in case. I wonder if is he researching any upgrades? Nope. Another Migdol coming up onto this position as well for Kimo. As it's time to start spamming out units at some point here, it seems. He might look to just go to the Mythic Age here as well. Though, I mean, the raids here, very, very effective. As a couple of Hearths are going to come over onto this position. Can he get any kills here? These villagers do not yet have themselves that upgrade. Now he's going to be getting it. Survival equipment. Very, very cheap as Freyr. Super important for every god. As the rock giant comes through, taunts in the Anubite. And the Anubite doesn't run away. Yes, it does. And he gets smacked to death. And this guy can attack quite a ways away from him. I guess if the animation starts, it starts, you know. There's no escaping the Judgment Day, so to speak, as Thoth is coming in. Now, the question is, I mean, can you push through this? That's 3 Migdols here. That's a lot of Migdol. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Is there any siege? No. There will be a Feast of Renown to come through here, though. He does have long arms. The long arms of the beast himself. That's a rock giant. Wandering forward, doing what he can. Can he get in there? Another rock giant going to be getting built. The question here is, how do you deal with the Phoenix that are going to come through? 3 monuments with Necropolis, though Necropolis haven't been built, but 3 monuments with potentially Necropolis to come through later, once Kimo realizes he doesn't have it. You can get a lot of Phoenix out. As now the Soup army realizes what is coming for him. It's a very much timing spot to come in and get this damage done. The Huskal coming through here to try and take out these units. Some Axemen are in here. How many forts has he got? Only the one. Going to snipe down that Pharaoh. That's a big snipe there as well. Villagers in this position are going to be getting taken out. We see a priest over here getting in on the action as well. As we were saying, this position is going to be very, very defensible. And after all is said and done, how defensible has it been? Lots of villager kills here. The villagers do have themselves that survival equipment as well. The archer numbers are starting to creep up here. Heroic Age is going to be coming through very, very shortly. More great hauls are coming through here with a total of 6. Wouldn't mind seeing this levy upgrade coming in. Does take a long time to research, so a couple of herdmen joining in onto the fight as well. But those Chariot Archers are just going to get so much value here. As we do see Tempest getting dropped down, attempting to force some sort of defense here, but Kimo, he doesn't even want to run from this. He feels like he's completely fine on this spot. As the Rock Giant charges forward, going to get a little bit of that that damage in onto this position. A couple more raiding cavalry going to be coming through here. As the town center getting sniped down, and Soup says, it's time to fight. Let's go. Look at that food. How much food do you want? Soup says that much food. How much can he trade in the market? He doesn't have a market. He can trade. He can get a lot of gold out of that food there if he wants to go to the Mythic Age here, but just spamming everything out. A couple of Goaty here to deal with. The Phoenix flying overhead. Pharaoh over here gets sniped down, so no Valley of the Kings. It's not going to be working for him here. We see a Meteor getting shot down into the main base here in an attempt to take out this position here. We see the houses going down over here, but this is missing that town center, looking like it's going to be surviving. And with all the houses going down, however, this will put a big stunt in the forward movement here, or the forward attack here for Soup. Is he building houses back up? I don't see them. The farms are coming back over here. The houses haven't even started yet. Soup needs to get those down. And ASAP, just build them with villagers. There's no harm in doing that. As champion archers coming through. Still all the food in the world in the bank right now for Soup. And more. As he is very much getting pushed back. A 4th town center. But this means Ghoul and Bursty on this position. Can he get it up or not is the big question. As the Chariot Archers are going to be sniping down the infantry building this one. 13 seconds remaining. Dirt on this one as some units are going to try and charge forward. There is a Rock Giant here as well that can support, running straight in to try and taunt the Chariot Archers here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Ghoul and Bursty available at this moment, sniping down the Phoenix here. Is it worth it to drop it while still being in the Heroic Age? Soup says not just yet. As he's trying to pump these units out. He's up onto this gold mine over here. There is a gold mine up on this position as well. The houses seemingly have came back through for Soup at the moment. But what is he going to do with... What's the plan with all this food? As Ghoul and Bursty ends up coming through here, he will start getting some serious damage done onto these units in the center of the map here to just get a little bit of time. Oh, Pharaoh has been spotted. Will he take it out? Answer is, Kimo says, oh, let me just get in here. He's finally back. Oh, going to snipe down a Rock Giant, and now he starts that empowering action in. But the Ghoul and Bursty getting some serious value on this fight. Market is now up for Soup, and he can sell all that food and go Mythic Age here, but it's going to be a long time for him to actually get to the next age. Vidar coming through. As what units now for Soup to build? I mean, you can keep building Raiding Cavalry. You can keep building. He's going for a couple of Herdmen at the moment, trying to get these longhouses down. A couple of Berserks coming forward to help out up here as well. But this town center is not long for the world at all. We will be seeing Masons attempting to come through here. Fortified town centers is on the way, but it takes so long for Masons to get in. Favor situation, 60 versus 73, town center down. Those Herdmen charge through. Kimo now, full population, basically full population. Soup, on the other hand, struggling with population, but it has... I don't even know if he's got the economic advantage at the moment. I don't think he does. 100 villagers versus 84 here. It's all the chariots in the world now going to be coming in to get the damage done. The Goaty cleaning up a Phoenix on the top here. There's a Raiding Cavalry going to be joining up onto this position here to take out all those Chariot Archers. But is there enough here or not is the big question. So many Chariot Archers, so much damage for Soup on this position. That's the Phoenix Egg. Will end up dying. The Immortal Phoenix is immortal no longer. Kimo, does he have Necropolis yet? Still no Necropolis. Disappoints me. This is the whole reason I go Anubis. Like 9 times out of 10, it's not for Anubite, though I do like them. It's not for Serpent Spear, though I do like that. It's for Necropolis, for that tech, to give me even more favor, so that I can spam out myth units. Now we see a couple units here garrisoning into the buildings. So we're going to try and get himself some more stuff. But as is always the case, when playing against anything really, as Norse, when playing as Norse, losing military buildings makes life very, very challenging. As Vidar can come through at any moment here to snipe down a huge amount of these Chariot Archers, but they got so much movement speed that the best way to get in onto this is almost get the Ghoul and Bursty in and lock them in place. So you see all the armory upgrades starting to come through. Fafnir coming through as well. Raiding Cavalry charging in. Inferno. Can't look at the damage. Look at this Chariot's get absolutely dominated there from that Faf. Not Faf. Yeah, from that. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Inferno. That was insane. Just draw a line across the units. It just does so much damage. But the elephant, the war elephant tech switch here coming through to try and take out this position. There are a lot of Herdmen already in, however, for Soup as he's trying to put pressure over onto this position. The Rock Giants still do not have Bergreezy in, so they're not going to be able to eat up this town center, but still going to do a lot of damage as the town center over here does not end up living. However, the elephants will start to go down as these heavy Herdmen are going to come through and be a big help. Couple of Berserks getting converted over here to rebuild the town center up will hurt that economy ever so slightly, but does it matter or not is a big question. As 300 gold, they're going in the back pocket of our set player Kimo here. That's going to be a big help for him. However, the Rock Giants here, not going to be enough to take the town center down. Town center survives. Settlement is up. And now all of a sudden, Soup has got himself to the late game. Very close to getting himself that champion infantry, Fury of the Fallen, all the Berserk upgrades in the world. He can go into like mass Berserks. The most important thing here for Kimo is to have Axemen ready. You need to have Axemen ready because if this ever becomes full Berserks, the only counter to fully upgraded Berserks, I don't even think Chariot Archers counter them. I think you need Axemen because they're very good. We'll see if either player can make it work. Both players kind of struggling for gold at the moment. Gold mine over here getting grabbed. Gold mine over here. There's a gold in the center of the map that's important. No defenses for the time being on those positions as both players are just very happy to fight it out in the center of the map for the entirety of this game, it seems. As War Elephants, heavy War Elephants are back in. But those champion Herdmen, they are through the support. Now, as Freyr, you can empower this back up as another Citadel Center is coming in here in an effort to support, but also get more population. 20 population in front to be completely analytical about it all, specific about it all. Huge advantage. Another Asgardian hill fort getting dropped down somewhere on the map. Right on the front here. No care in the world about this position. He said, give me the Asgardian hill fort. Give me some portable rams to break through this citadel. As the army here of Soup still trying to crash through onto this position, pulling back to try and build this hill fort up as fast as possible. 10 seconds remaining on that one. It's going to shoot up insanely quickly. We've got some ballista to come through and support here. Meanwhile, market coming up onto this spot. It's important to secure these markets some way, shape, or form with walls, towers, hill forts, whatever you want. Now Soup's trying to get all these units out. He's struggling to keep population up at the moment as the army here of Kimo holding very nice. You have to also remember this town center is hitting like a truck. But the Asgardian hill fort is healing up all these units underneath this this hill fort, right? Is that true? Yes.
Yo.
I think it heals everything.
Skipan.
Yes. So there is a little bit of support underneath this position here. There's a couple of portable rams joining in onto the fight here as well. Raiding cavalry charging in, but there's just not enough of them as Kimo pulls back underneath his town center, underneath his Migdols strongholds here. And that Asgardian hill fort is going to be getting taken down very quickly. Meanwhile, over onto this position, barracks coming through, Axemen coming out as well. And at this point, what can Soup do? He's got to pull back, he's got to get a full army out, and he's got to find a different place on the map to fight. And sometimes that can be really hard to do. Mostly the pull back part. You just want to fight. Let me fight. But how many buildings has he got left? He's got 6, so he's got a decent amount, but I mean, 6,000 wood in the bank, not helping matters currently. Force of the West Wind is incoming, and this is going to make those siege weapons hit like a truck. Soup yet again charging through, attempting to take out the Chariot Archer ball at this moment. And it's looking like he's just not able to get to that population, stay at that population, or maintain that population and break this army. Meanwhile, a couple more hill forts coming up over onto this left side. There's no idea of going for bravery Huskarls at this point. But Huskarls nonetheless might be an idea to break through this Chariot Archer ball if you can get enough of them out. As the Chariot Archers now also have got themselves that 4x versus buildings with Burning Pitch, and it might not look like much damage, but that's a lot of damage coming in onto this town center here. Meanwhile, over onto this position, we do see Suppe attempting a bit of a side attack. Mercenary coming through in an attempt to hold this. These things not that strong compared to the Berserks coming through. A couple more Rams coming in to help out as well. Now the town center on the back is going to fall. The town center on the front, however, is going to fall as well. Portable Rams going down, and a dead Norse town center is often a lot more challenging to deal with or get back up than a dead Egyptian town center. But in this position here, there's no pharaoh over here, so it might take a while, and this will allow Suppe to get this back up as the elephant's coming through to deal with these two hill forts over on this position. In a way, this position here isn't that important, really. We see a lot of markets up, actually. A lot of trade carriers. So this position up here is important, and definitely getting this trade route secured is going to be the difference between winning this game and losing this game in a big way. Let's Suppe down now to 124 population. It looks like he's killed off a lot of villages as well in the process. No villages really on wood anymore. A couple of idols over here could spam out some farms. Obviously can't put them onto this, but you can just put them down straight into the middle of the map here. Bam, 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 bam. And then build some ox carts on top of it. But Suppe, yet again, trying to muster up an army. Does get some throwing action out because that's kind of all he can afford here. But the catapults coming forward, the elephants moving in, the chariot archers targeting this position down. Berserk's going to be retreating back over here as well. Another hill fort up for Suppe on this position. As Berserks come through to try and snipe down all the chariot archers and everything else. Got some more villages to swing into the center of the map here. But it looks like Suppe's days are numbered as he converts villages into Berserks. He gets out some Huskarl here as well. Last-ditch effort to attempt to stay alive in this game. Will these Berserks be enough here is the big question. They hit like a truck. They are very, very strong, very, very upgraded. But it looks like the army of Kimo, the economy of Kimo, and the willpower of Kimo is too much in this game. It's the Migdols stronghold also staying alive. No burning pitch for those throwing axemen to get bonus damage. There's the elephants. Slowly starting to wander forward, taking out the hill fort, and in that moment, Suppe taps out, and Kimo is the victor. A spicy game here. Suppe almost managing to pull it out against these mass chariot archers, but in terms of the level you have to play to get this unit killed number down such that those Norse units can really trade. It's a very, very challenging thing here. Suppe in front on the economy all game, but the unit kill count here, kill to loss, just too much. And that's the game. Well played here by Kimo. Very solid game plan. I love the Anubite distraction into the heroic age. Triple Migdol stronghold to just make sure that he's not going to take any damage from any sort of all-in. I mean, I feel like the counter to this is to get out some portable rams, which I think Suppe could have because he had the Asgardian hill fort. So if he gets like 2 or 3 portable rams for that push, then at least he's taking the position down as he's charging in there. But apart from that, just not attacking this position and then running up this way, taking out the gold mine over here, maybe running down to the bottom to attack over here as well. And yeah, putting pressure onto this town center as the first port of call rather than the center of the map maybe would have been a slightly more successful way to play here for Soup. Not 100% sure, but well played by Kimo nonetheless. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next game. The Soupster, I'm sorry.
In a Greek, Tayo. Antio. In wedge. Tayo.
Soup is, unfortunately for him, has to play against another Egyptian.
Kids.
Antio. Ark.
In Greek, Tayo. In Anwich. Any refer.
Greg, in which.
In a refer.
Init, no, in which. You, I know.
And you knew.
Greek. In Greek, Tayo, UIR.
Antio.
Inage, you're a kid.
Inito, Tayo, Greek.
Okay, we got that.
Finito. Kids.
What's the start with the wood? So I get the
Anwich.
yes. So I get the pickaxe.
In Bea.
In Anwich. Anwich. In Tayo. UIR.
In Tayo Bea.
Inito. Anwich.
Yeah, it's a really, really small efficiency. It doesn't really matter, I would say. Like, if you don't do it, like, what are you losing out on? Like, a handful of resources in a game?
No.
In which. No. Greg. No.
Inito. Anwich.
Both players with food in the center is an interesting situation. I mean, it is go.
Ini Akbaya.
In
Watch him as you get there.
Kids.
Anwich.
He's over here. I don't want to fight him for those.
Anwich.
Okay, gold over there. When is this finishing up? In 15 seconds? Yeah, we'll go for one. Yeah, it's fine.
Kids. Baya.
I'm just gonna do some old school set because that's all I really know.
In kids. Kids. Greg. Kids. Kids.
Inito. Tayo.
Inito.
Oh my god, I can't click on this granary.
And Ark.
So I forgot to put the villagers over here.
Baya.
We'll walk over to... Doesn't really matter which town center does it.
Inito. And you refer? No.
Gereg.
Greg. Inito. Tayo. Kids. 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 Kids.
This one's better though, right? With the gold mine there. So we'll go there. Plus it's closer to my dudes here.
And you are
In a
there.
Ark.
I have a town. I've got a gold mine there as well. Aries. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Inito.
In thy kid.
Oh,
In your kids.
Ayo refer. UIR.
it's unfortunate. I didn't get the giraffe.
In wedge.
Kids. No.
Into new.
I think he's just getting the town center over here. He could be on the other side, to be honest. I don't know. But we're just going for the heroic age.
Inito. In which you are your kids. Rig. Tayo. Kids. 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 In which rig. Inito.
Inage a kid. You refer.
In which
Oh, he's got some dudes over here. Okay. I mean, if he's going one town center, I can always just shifting sands away.
rig. In which
Gereg. Tayu.
rig. Ak.
In a jirek.
Ini you are kids.
Jirek. Tayo.
Rig.
In your kid. Inage erect.
Tayo. Ro iya tawid. Inito. Naya in rig. Naya in shred. Naya in Naya in shred.
And which. Ayo refer. Ayo tayo.
In tayu ak. Irif ro in yawit.
In ayo refer.
In you refer.
Inage erect. Kid.
Rig. You in which
Jirek. Tak. Tak. Tayo. Tak.
Gereg.
Tayo. UIR. Tayo.
rig.
Ayo ini ayo refer.
In which you refer to.
In wak. Antio. In a jiraya. Antio.
Rig. Kids. Baya.
Jirej. Ak. In Antio.
Ini tayo.
Antio. Ak. In a jirek. Ak. And in ayat. In ayat. Tayo. In Antio. And ak. In a ayatio. Ak. In ayatio.
In you I air.
Jirej. Erifir.
Rig. You refer. Ini to baya. Rig. In tayo. No.
In
Baya.
wedge.
In baya. Rig.
In wedge. Into
And
you.
ak.
Into you. EU refer.
Inage erect. Ak. Irif nayin dishret.
Ini to. You ak tayo. In ak naya in shred. You I air. Kids.
In wedge.
Gereg. Tayu. Irifer.
In wedge. Antio.
into you.
In ak.
into you, garage, into you, EU refer,
and tayo,
In wedge into you.
EU naya in shred.
N wedge, garage, EU ref, into you, into you,
All right, let's have a little look-see over here.
N garage, EU into you, into you, N wedge, EU refer, into you, EU refer, in garage, into you, into you, garage, and into EU refer,
In wedge. Ak.
Kids. Pro iatawit.
garage, N wedge, in UER.
ayo
Garrett,
refer,
into you,
Great,
into
UIR.
you, refer, N way, into you, N way, you refer, and you, into you, into you, you refer,
ayo
N
refer,
wedge, at you, into you, into you,
In which UI EU refer.
N wedge, in Garrett, into you, into you, UER, you refer, and into you.
inito, and tayo,
Into you, N wedge, you ref, into you, wedge, into you, N wedge, into you, UER, N wedge,
UIR,
in wedge, EU refer, into you, into you, EU, in UER,
In
at
which
you,
rig. Baya.
into you,
and which,
N wedge, into you, N wedge. In EU refer, in UER, EU refer, and into you, into you, EU refer, into you, EU refer, Garrick, in UER, EU refer, and EU refer, into you, EU refer, in UER, and into you, EU refer, in UER, Garrick, EU refer, and in EU refer,
In a kid.
In you kids. In which kid.
in wedge, into you, into you, into you, into you, refer, into you, into you,
inito, UIR,
Rig.
J. Aya. Tayo. Ak.
tayo,
in you, into you, into you,
inito, Greek, and we, Greek, ayo refer, and tayo, ayo refer,
into you, UER, into you, UER,
ayo refer, tayo, tayo,
Garrett, EU refer, and into you, Garrett, EU refer,
In ak.
ayo refer, tayo,
into you, UER,
In which
Here in you beya.
J. In aya. Tio.
Garrett,
ayo refer, UIR,
In ak.
and into you, Garrett,
And ak.
into you, EU
In
refer,
In a jira.
rig. Kids.
and wedge, into you,
And ak. Tayo.
tayo, and which,
Bob.
Greek, and which, ayo tayo,
in EU
and
refer,
which, ayo refer, tayo,
Garrett, into you, UER, in EU refer, in EU refer,
GG, Soup. Oh, he was on 2 town centers. I don't know if Ares is back, guys. No, he wasn't on 2 town centers. That's a very, very late town center. Oh, I thought he somehow got all that stuff out and got the town center up. Poor Soup. I mean, what do? You just can't beat the
Into you.
chariot archer. I mean, I've got like 1 billion gold mines. This map is so
You need
nice
to.
for me. It's like boom or die on this map, I guess. But in a way, every map can be kind of like this. The Cyclops do last for a healthy amount of time, in all honesty. It might be more of an idea to go for a normal, like just a naked, fast second town center. You're against sets, so you got to be worried about shifting sands. But some sort of maybe a delayed second town center, but just minutely until the vision is gone, you clear everything up, and then you go for the town center. That could be the better call, so to speak. Because you get both town centers, and then you go into Cyclops, and then you push at like, I want to say you push it like 8 minutes or 9 minutes into the game.
Enito.
But yeah. Oh, GG.